Shepherd here, and I'm here today to speak to you all about psychology. Now, I bet you're wondering, why is a 13-year-old girl like myself here today to do a TED Talk on psychology? Well, you might not see it, but I actually have a strong passion in this topic. So first, I'm just gonna clear out what you already know. So I bet all of you have heard of psychology before, right? But how many of you have heard the problems they're having? Not really any of you. So that's why I'm here, because I think that more people should know about the problems in psychology and what's happening in this situation. So how can teaching psychology affect the teachers? Teaching psychology can easily affect the teachers as they have the stress of making sure the students understand. But they also need to know how the student feels, otherwise the teacher will not be able to speak to them, help them, or even sometimes teach them in a way that they'll be able to understand. But a lot of people are wondering, why is a teacher spending so much time needing to know a student's life? Well, the answer to that is that it helps the teacher a lot, because what a student goes through, the teacher will be able to make sure the student can concentrate on the lesson rather than on their family life or social life, and so they won't have to worry about it. Also, the teachers won't have to worry about a student failing a test or not being able to concentrate because they'll be too busy thinking about something else. Do you think a teacher is responsible if a student fails in remembering the true facts? It's not too much of a deal to teach the students how to remember the true facts as well as they can remember a story. So the teacher should be responsible in ways. But in some cases, if the student was to never turn up to class or never do their homework or etc., the student should be held reliable. But as teachers interact with students, they will ask themselves, what type of style should I use to get the students to remember, more interested in the class? As most teachers will give feedback by saying, this is a great piece of work, but I think you can improve by putting this bit of extra work in. But other than that, it's great. Students will soon respond by, oh yeah, I'm doing really good, but I just need to put that little bit of extra work in it, and then I'll just be done, and I'll get a really good mark. Do you think a student is capable of learning the real facts about psychology? Every student is capable about learning the real facts about psychology, even though as tough as it can be, but it mostly depends on how they learn it. And it always depends on how the teacher teaches them it. So the teachers are told always to stay positive when speaking to students, unless the student is careless in their work, puts in no effort whatsoever. But the teacher should keep reminding the students that they are capable of learning the facts, but they just have to put in a bit more effort towards it. To conclude, I think that schools should teach psychology, as it makes most students more aware of what happens and why it happens. Also, psychology can give the student more understanding of their peers and different types of personality, which can make them more tolerant towards other people. Also, a lot of schools are very curious about psychology or interested, and they want to give it a try, so schools should teach it. So if there is enough demand, then I think they should teach it. Thank you for listening.